Hello everybody, I'm Redvase, and Lifeboat just had an update. The update changed a bunch of things, and in this video we're going to be going over everything about it. But before we get into that, it would be amazing if you would consider liking and subscribing. It really helps out the channel when you do so. Alright, now let's get into some of these changes. Firstly, mobs drop their default items now, which means that spiders will drop string and spider eye, chickens will drop feathers and chicken, and pigs will drop pork chops and so on. Every mob drops their default items, which means that iron golems will drop iron now, which is pretty useful. Skeletons now drop bones, which means you can have easy access to bone meal, which before you could only get by mining up a desert fossil. And creepers will drop gunpowder, which means you can get TNT. But more on that later. The three main mobs that are going to be most useful from this, in my opinion, are probably iron from the iron golems, gunpowder from the creepers, and bone meal from the skeletons. Another thing that they changed is you will automatically spawn in at the position you were at when you logged off, and you will automatically be put into the server you were last on. So right now I am on SM11, and my spawn point is set right here. However, if I go ahead and I clear my spawn point, and then I go over here, let's say, and I log off by going to the hub. Now in order to get back to SM11, I don't have to type in / for SM11, I can just go ahead and click on this. And because SM11 was my last server, it will automatically get put back here, and as you can see, I'm right where I logged off in this spot. Another change that was made is you will now drop your XP. Previously, when you died, you would just keep your XP, but now if I die, I will lose my levels and I'll have to get them back again. Sheep are now colored, which means that most of the sheep you find will spawn with a color, and they will drop that wool when you kill them. Also, you can no longer get infinite arrows from skeletons. Previously, you could collect the arrows that the skeleton shot, and you can make an infinite arrow farm like that, but now those arrows will not be able to get collected. Instead, skeletons drop their arrows, so you're going to have to kill the skeletons to get them. Also, since chickens drop feathers, you can also craft your own arrows now by getting feathers from chickens and then flint from gravel. There is also a SM Selector tab now. Previously this thing said coming soon, but now you can type in an SM you want to go to, see all your recent SMs, or get a suggested SM. So if we go ahead and we type in SM8 and then submit, we will be transferred over. Oh, wow. Okay. And we fell in some water. That's nice. We will be transferred all the way over to SM8, and then we can go back to SM11. We can choose a recent SM server, SM11, and we are transferred back to SM11, just like that. Now let's talk about this TNT. Because mobs drop their natural items now and creepers drop gunpowder, you can actually craft TNT, although it is really hard to get because of how rare mobs are in Lifeboat. In order to get enough gunpowder to do it, you'll have to look around for a bunch of creepers, but if you do that, you'll be able to craft yourself some TNT. And let me just show you how this works. Yeah. The explosions are a lot bigger than they are in normal Minecraft. This here is at least probably, I would say, a 3 times increase in size from normal TNT. Let's go ahead and put one underground just to see how much it can destroy. Alright, so I'm going to place the TNT here. Oh, I can't place it. Oh wow, okay. Oof. I died. Okay, let's TP to dark. Yeah. Okay, I could not place a block there. And that's strange. It looks like it didn't make that big of an explosion that time. Look at that. That is not nearly as big as it was on the surface. I would still say it's probably increased, though. Alrighty, let's head back up to that sky base. Alright, we are back up here and ready to continue talking about the update. There are a few things that they have said are coming soon, such as the Nether, an update to mobs, and new maps, which is bigger worlds and possibility of server-generated worlds. You can find this information in the Survival Mode book, right here where it used to say SM Beta, it says SM What's New. And you can see it says mob improvements, bigger mob update coming, Nether Beta coming soon, and new maps coming soon, bigger worlds, and a chance of server-generated worlds. Right here, there's some information about the SM Selector tool, although it's pretty self-explanatory and really easy to use. You can simply just pick your SM and go to it. This update has a lot of really nice quality of life changes. If I had to pick a favorite thing in this update, it would probably be the ability to go back to the last SM you were on automatically, and the ability to spawn back in where you last were. I also really like mobs being able to drop their items. I think crafting TNT is really cool, even though it's really hard to do. It just adds another thing to grind for. Let me know what your favorite change was, and also let me know if you're excited for the upcoming changes that are said to be coming soon. And that's pretty much it. Remember to like the video, join my Discord, link in the description, and thank you for watching.